Are you ready for ROFC 7B? Last time, I asked you to tell a story while alliterating on at least 5 words, and I received 17 responses from you guys. 35 voters cast 591 votes, which is a pretty big reduction from last time. All responses got an average of 34.765 votes, and their vote counts were either 34 or 35, but this time, we'll spotlight each response individually, and then I'll reveal the rankings one by one. And our current first place ROFCer, SamerGamer, will be judged first. Oh, and please note that due to the way I animated this, some really weird things may happen. Just bear with me here. So anyway, SamerGamer, you are first to experience this new and improved interface. Your response was, once Oliver opposed our objection, then he lost. But what was the objection about? Let's see what the voters think. Aw, only a 4.029. However, now that you are more than 10,000 points ahead of Andy Pham, you are guaranteed safe into the final 16. Next up is Pi314271, our 2-time champion. His response was, are animals awaiting an answer to gun regulations? I feel like they are. I mean, they don't want to get shot and killed by rampant hunters. Anyway, let's see what the voters think. .6. It's slightly below 5, but it's still okay, I guess. And you are now guaranteed safe into the final 16. Next up is Ed King. He said, I inexplicably implied I included inane insanity. I mean, you are pretty insane to alliterate on your entire response, but were the voters impressed by your insane alliteration? Yes, they were. A rating of 5.441 is enough to guarantee your safety into the final 16. Next up is AlienDude321. He said, some selected soul sealed soul survival, she sung. The soul must have sealed her fate to sing in smooth, fully surviving alliteration. But did the voters like the soul surviving soul's song? Oh my, you improved even over Ed King's response. That's impressive. Next up is Anonymous, our other 2-time champion. He said, Andy and Aaron aren't always at Aunt Annie's abode. Indeed, they aren't. However, they are always alliterating at A. Let's see how the voters think of their alliteration. Not quite as good as AlienDude321, but still very impressive. And your 20% point boost causes you to earn even more points than that. You are definitely safe. Next up is Areks the Lion, the champion of ROFC 1. He said, my mom made me many muffins. Muffins make me merry. Muffins do make you merrily match the leading letters of all words in your response. Are the voters as merry as you are? Oh my gosh, this is the highest rating we've had since ROFC 2. Will it be enough to earn you a random boost prize? Next up is Object Show Author, the champion of ROFC 2. He said, blue bouncing bears basically have beauty. I'm not sure about that. I don't think bouncing blue bears are beautiful, but the voters may or may not agree with me. They seem to think this is just a meh response, with a rating close to 5 and a low standard deviation. Also, you are the first one that is not quite guaranteed safe yet. Next up is Mega Minecrafter 1. He said, Peter Piper please picking pecks of pink peppers. I bet Peter Piper pleases this response for alliterating on all but one word. Let's see if the voters are pleased. Oof, 4.4. I guess the voters were not so pleased. And object show offer, now that you have someone below you on the leaderboard, you're safe. We're at the halfway point, and the next one up is Snoop Frog, who said, "Remember, after stormy skies, the sun shall shine." That is a true statement, but it just doesn't sound like it's alliterated. Let's see what the voters have to say. Oh, 4.265. That seems like a rather low score. Will it be enough to survive? Next up is a Doctor Who said, "Healthy, helpful Hydreigon howled heartily." While this Hydreigon howls constant alliteration, it only does so for 5 words. Let's see if the voters are helpful towards this Hydreigon. It seems they were, with a pretty nice score of 5.286, which guarantees your safety into the final 16. Just 7 left. Tony Bow is next, with his response being, "Actually, Allitter apples are amazing cause it's fun." I don't know what Allitter apples are, but they sound like a pun fused with alliteration. Let's see what the voters think it means. Ouch! A 4 exactly. That's the lowest score we've seen so far. Will it still allow your survival? Cloudy Explosive Tune is up 12. She said, "Apps are actually astonishing attacks, Applecom." Whoa! That's a bold statement. Maybe the App Store is threatening us with dangerous apps disguised as fun little widgets. We'll see if that is true or not by looking at what the voters have to say. .5. Maybe the voters don't believe this is true. In that case, we can all rest easy with our safe little apps. Cube is number 13. I hope this response is not bad luck for him. Lowly loners love licking lollipops on lunar lust. I guess it's confirmed, the moon has lovely lollipops. Or does it? Do the voters think they're lovely? They do, but what's with the spike at 7 out of 10 on the voter rating distribution? Oh well, moving on! 14th up is Lilygold. Her response was, "Secret songs are sung not sinister, but silently." I guess it does make sense. If they were sung out loud, then they wouldn't be secret anymore. Let's see if the voters think this response is silently spectacular or sinfully sinister. Somewhere in between, it seems. In fact, there's one more voter on the spectacular side than the sinister side, but the 0 out of 10 voters pulled the average down. Will Lilygold survive? We're not sure yet. Just 3 left now. TheElite Ninja is next. In order to be guaranteed safe into the final 16, TheElite Ninja needs his response, "Tacy took Ted's taxi to town to taste Todd's tacos," to score 5.558 or better. Let's see if 10-word alliteration will help the voters appreciate Todd's tacos. Oh my gosh, it was good enough. Because of this, Lilygold's survival chances have become even more questionable. Just 2 left now. Tennis Ball Miguel, our wildest survivor, is up next. In order to be guaranteed safe into the final 16, Tennis Ball Miguel needs his response, "Cool cookies can't cut candy, can they?" to score 6.048 or better. That's quite a target that Miguel has to reach. Let's see if his cool cookies can cook enough candy for the voters to rank his response high. .314. It's just not enough to ensure safety. Miguel's only hope now is for Andy Pham to end up below him. Last, but hopefully not least, is Andy Pham. To beat Tennis Ball Miguel and stay in the game, Andy's response, Quincy's quilters quit quilting quickly, must score at least 5.474. Let's see if quitting quilting has helped Andy Pham produce a good enough ROFC entry. Oh no, it wasn't enough. Andy Pham, you were stellar in ROFC 2 with a 5th place finish, but then you died down after that. Your ROFC 6 response pretty much spelled out your demise. It got one of the lowest ratings in ROFC history. Your response here wasn't enough to pull you out of a hole you dug yourself into. Goodbye, Andy Pham. To summarize, here's everyone's rank and score. Prize winners are shown in green, eliminated contestants are shown in red. If you're eliminated, you won't be able to send me any more responses to upcoming ROFC prompts. And to the remaining 16 of you, it's time for ROFC 8. The 8th prompt is, why do so many people love Charizard? Send in your response by June 30th, 2016 using the form of the description. I'll see you all in ROFC 8A.